Hi. Are you feeling lonely this month? 'Cause I sure have. We've been sharing this global sickness together, and I'm sure some people have been locked up in their room, like me, with their thoughts, thinking in circles. Well, I'm here to introduce some new thoughts and new opinions that you may have thought about, disagreed with, or maybe secretly agree with. Lost in Translation was the most boring movie I've ever watched. I didn't get it. I didn't understand what all of these slow pauses were, like this one scene with a guy playing golf or driving around the city looking out the window like pensively. It was so boring, and I didn't care. I did not care about the friendship that they had, didn't care about the characters individually. It was not good. I mean, visually it was stunning, but in terms of storytelling, it wasn't good. And I'm pretty sure that that was the way it was supposed to be, but it was a boring movie, and it's not a good use of your time to watch it. English dub anime is enjoyable to watch for me because it's less reading and the jokes just hit, and it's funnier. Like, when a joke plays out in Japanese, it's not the same as your native language. Maybe some people don't like English dub because it's overacting, and that's not how people in English actually talk. I highly doubt that's how people in Japan actually talk to each other either. Like, it's all for the entertainment value. But I guess it's whatever you think is entertaining, but personally for me, English dub is quite enjoyable. I would want to see Sean Desmond in concert. I know a lot of people have forgotten about Sean Desmond, but his music was upbeat, it was fun, you could dance to it. I kind of miss his music and his songs, and it's sad that he doesn't get the credit that he deserves. He actually made quite a bit of bops back in the day. The Bible is really boring, and it's written poorly. It's very undescriptive. I guess it's old-fashioned, and it's not supposed to be for an entertainment value purpose, but that's why people don't really read the Bible. It's boring. I actually used to read the Bible to go to sleep at night. I actually recommend people to do that if they have trouble sleeping. Just turn off your phone for like an hour before you sleep, and then just read the Bible. It will do you wonders. Jesse McCartney looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Okay, I had to rethink this one. I just said this because as a kid, I always thought that they were the same person. Like, wow, this is a very multi-talented man. I can see how they're different people now, but when they were younger, they look like twins. The song Apologize by One Republic sounds like it was sang and written by Justin Timberlake. I know this is just a fact of life and it's already happened, but if I was a woman in the 60s and the 50s, I wouldn't have worn heels at home. I don't care if it makes me feel pretty or it makes me feel like I'm doing work at home. No one should have worn heels at home. Like, that shouldn't have been a thing. Ever. Most of the time, I will choose comfort over beauty. Like, I've tried eyelash extensions and it made my eyes very itchy. Having long nails makes me uncomfortable. Like, I know a lot of people like getting their nails done, having those long acrylic nails that look very polished, but I would never get them myself. Tangled was a better movie than Frozen. I don't even remember how Frozen really went. Like, it just wasn't very memorable, but I liked Tangled. I liked the music. I liked the characters. In general, I liked it a lot more, and I actually was able to watch it over and over. Whereas Frozen was just, people ruined it for me because everyone kept talking about it and everyone kept on singing their songs, and it was just like, okay, this is getting a little overrated now. I like To Walk to Remember better than The Notebook. I thought that Landon and, what's her name, Jamie had a good relationship going on, whereas Allie and Noah, they did also have like a decent relationship, but they got into a lot of heated fights, and I don't know, it was like a decades-long story, it was romantic, but A Walk to Remember has always just made that mark in my life where this is the kind of relationship I want. But let's just not have the cancer part. Really liked how Landon was able to like think about what she wanted and just kind of like went out of his way to do things that she wanted to. Capricorns are sweet, but they don't like to show that side of themselves. But if you do something really nice for them, they will take it to heart and appreciate it. Why is fire looking hot? It looks painful, and I would never want to see anyone do that, especially if they're trying to seduce me. It's like, get away from the fire. Like, just eat hot sauce or something. Don't put the fucking fire in your tongue. No. I have mixed feelings about Beyonce. Like, I do like Beyonce. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but Beyonce really scares me. I would not want to have a sleepover with that woman. I would listen to her songs, maybe not certain songs in the car at night by myself. I really despise young adult novels. I hate the stupid, like, oh, poor me, I'm 16, and, like, my life sucks, and, like, everyone hates me, and I have to wear thrift store clothes, and, like, the boy I like doesn't like me back. Like, I don't care, okay? I have my own life, got my own problems. I don't need to read 600 pages about how you don't like your life and how you feel bad for yourself, okay? Contrary to that, I do enjoy sometimes children novels, but I mostly enjoy didactic books and more adult geared novels, because they have more mature protagonists that don't annoy the crap out of me. I actually like room temperature water. Everyone complains about, like, how they need their water cold, but when I do drink cold water, sometimes, like, it's uncomfortable for me to drink it. Whereas room temperature water is, like, the same temperature it feels like the same temperature as my body, and it just goes down easier. Zooey Deschanel tries too hard to be quirky, and I don't like it. I don't like huge age gap relationships. I don't think that they work as well as relationships where the ages are closer together, because what am I gonna do with a freaking, like, 33-year-old man? Why can't they get someone in their 30s? Why do they gotta go for someone in their 20s, you know? It's like, what's wrong with them that they couldn't make it work? I like solved missing cases because it just gives you an answer at the end of this tragic story. I don't know why they're not as popular as unsolved missing cases, because unsolved missing cases make me think, like, crap, like, this could happen to me, and it just makes me feel bad for the family and people that this person know or knew, because they don't have the answer, and not having an answer to things is really torturous. So at least with solved missing cases, sometimes it's not, most of the time it's not a happy ending, but at least there is an answer, and at least there is a resolution. Those are some of my unpopular opinions. Comment below what you think of some of them. If you disagree, if you agree, I'd really like to know what you think. And I hope that you have a great month coming up.